So when we saw Fusion Strike booster boxes go from $300 to $400, everybody started talking about the products on Pokemon Center. The ones that were left for MSRP were the Build and Battle Stadiums, the Build and Battle boxes, and also these mini portfolio things that aren't popular at all. But people were talking about these because you could get packs at MSRP. Because when the boxes were close to $400, I mean price per pack, if you can just get them at MSRP, like it's worth it. And people, got to the extent of buying, these not so popular products from the Pokemon Center website just because you could get packs for $5 each. Because when you did the math on the price per pack for booster boxes, it was obviously crazily more expensive. It was like $10 per booster pack, so you're getting basically half off. And at that price point, people were like, okay, this is a play, and a lot of people bought into it. And these had purchase limits of like two for like the stadium boxes and also just the building battles. You couldn't buy that many, but a lot of people were ordering a ton each day because literally just everybody knew since the booster boxes were like $300 to $400, literally everybody was just buying them because they were so cheap and they sold out. So I'm going to be the one to tell you guys right now for the ones still available on Pokemon Center for the Sword and Shield sets. If you want to get in early, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to buy out the entire stock. But if you want to slowly start buying now before the whole, hype thing with, what happened with Fusion Strike happens with these, you should probably start doing it now. Because you don't want to, be in the time where, what Fusion Strike happened to, where literally everybody started talking about them and then they sold out within a few days. You can get in early now before the boxes climb because all these are inevitably going to climb up. It's just how early on do you want to spend your money on these products. But I'm here to tell you which ones are still available and which ones I think are better than others. So first, I want to show you guys this, which I found to be pretty interesting. So if you search up Silver Tempest on the Pokemon Center website, you can see the Build and Battle Stadiums actually show that they're in stock. But you can see everything else is actually out of stock. But what's interesting is if you actually click on it, they're out of stock. So there's no more Silver Tempest products on the Pokemon Center website, which is very interesting because a month ago booster boxes were available, but now all the other products are not, which is kind of weird because when you see the other products that are still available, it's surprising that Silver Tempest, all of the products are out of stock for some reason. So now getting on to, the products that I would recommend first. Astral Radiance Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Boxes, just because it's a Pokemon Center exclusive. No, it doesn't have any exclusive promo. It's just it's just an Elite Trainer box, just a normal one, except it has a couple extra packs. But you're getting it because it says Pokemon Center on it. You can still buy in case quantity. So this is honestly the first one I'd probably recommend just because it is an exclusive product. However, it's not going to be the best thing ever. You're not going to be able to immediately flip these when they go out of stock. Like I've talked about this before. The Brilliant Stars ones, they're not going crazy at all. And they've been out of stock for a little bit of time now. But long term, these I think will do decent. There's nothing that exclusive about them other than, just the name of Pokemon Center in 2 packs, like I said. So that's why these don't skyrocket like, the Scarlet and Violet ones do, because those ones have stamped promos. But still, the fact that you can get, a Sword and Shield set, it's a decent one. It's nothing crazy, but if you want it, it's still here and you can still buy in case quantity. So honestly, in my opinion, this is probably the best, Sword and Shield product right now you can get on the Pokemon Center website, in my opinion, just because it's an exclusive. Now, getting on to the next best product that I would recommend is Brilliant Stars. And like I said, I'm surprised that Silver Tempest, all those products sold out before Brilliant, because in my opinion, I think Brilliant is a better set, and Silver Tempest had that, booster box available for literally a whole year on Pokemon Center. So the fact that Brilliant Stars is still here and you can actually buy in like decent size, quantities, I think this is a decent play. Like I said, everything's going up. It's like, do you want to wait until Brilliant Stars hits 300 and keeps going up to then buy these when everybody flocks to Pokemon Center, when these get, or become a huge deal? Because right now, if you do the math on it, each pack, I think it's like $5. So you multiply that by 36. Let me do that here. So 5 times 36, that's 180. Right now, these booster boxes are going from, around like 250 to 260. So the discount isn't extreme. But when these hit the 300s, which it seems is going to be relatively soon here, that's going to be about half the cost, of a booster box. If you were to just buy, these and, do the math per pack, at that point, when things get to be like half the price of booster boxes, people start going to these other products because the price per pack is so much cheaper than booster boxes that it's actually worth buying these. So Brilliant Stars, probably one of the, other than, the Astral Radiance Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, in my opinion, probably the best product that you can buy on here, just because Brilliant Stars, in my opinion, It's going to hit 300 here very soon. I think it's a very good set. The fact that Silver Tempest is sold out before this is crazy to me, and you can buy in quantities of 4. So like I said, you don't have to go crazy on these. I know there's other things you can buy in this market right now and maybe do a little bit better. But if you want to get in early before everyone flocks to these when the prices go up because of the booster boxes, you can start buying a few maybe every single day. You can just buy one box because, I mean, you can buy just one and get free shipping here. If you want to do that and just buy a little bit here and there, you can do that just so that, you know, in case maybe they do reduce the purchase limit later on when maybe more people start buying these, and because they're become a deal, you can start doing that, which I would recommend if you do want to do this sort of play. Same thing, you can also just buy the normal build and battle boxes. Personally, I like the stadiums better because I think they're easier to store and the price per pack is the exact same. And those ones, they have 4 loose packs and 2 build and battles. These ones, you know, obviously they're loose. If you're gonna buy a ton of these, you know, storing wise, they're probably not that difficult because they're small, but I'd rather just have one whole sealed product. So I'd probably just be buying the stadium boxes if I were you guys, if you wanted to make this play. This would probably be a last resort in my opinion if those ones sell out, but stadiums in my opinion are probably the best way to go. And then also the mini, you know, portfolio things. These are probably not, you know, as popular even just as the individual build and battle boxes. So this is definitely a last resort as well, but price per pack for all these are the exact same. They're all $5. So now the next products that are available, I'm pretty much, I think I'm showing you all the Sword and Shield products actually available on Pokemon Center. Like I think these are the only ones. I'm not counting, you know, the Battle Styles and Vivid Voltage booster boxes. I think those are the other two. But other than that, I think these are the only ones left. So Astral Radiance 3-pack blisters, you know, same thing with Astral Radiance. Like Astral Radiance, it's not the best set out there. It's definitely, I think, a little bit under Silver and under Brilliant, but it's still a decent set, and to get an MSRP at this point is pretty good. So 3-pack blisters, they're still available. Both of them are the Sylveon and the Eevee. Now there are also the build and battle stadiums. I honestly really wouldn't recommend these right now because just Brilliant Stars is such a better buy because the booster boxes are like 250, 260. Astral Radiance is what, 200, 210. So as of right now, if you're gonna buy any, I'd personally just recommend, you know, the Brilliant Stars ones because at this point it's not really worth buying these right now, but they are still available just to show you guys. But yeah, these, I'm telling you, mark my words, when the booster boxes, Brilliant Stars, when they start hitting the 300s, same thing with Astral Radiance, which Astral might take a little longer, but with Brilliant Stars specifically, I'm telling you, when those hit $300, people are going to start talking about the build and battle stadiums on the Pokemon Center website. It's literally what happened to Fusion Strike. It's going to happen with Brilliant when it happens. But as of right now, it's not that crazy of a play because, like I said, per booster box, what I said, like 180. If you do the price per pack for the build and battle stadiums or whatever, and you know the booster boxes right now are 250, the discrepancy isn't, you know, huge where people are like, wow, this is a huge deal. But when it gets there, which like we all know in this market, things literally change overnight. Things change very quickly. When it happens, you know, people will start buying these just because the price per pack becomes attractive compared to the booster box. So I just want to talk about this and, you know, the remaining, you know, Sword and Shield products on the Pokemon Center website. Eventually these are going to sell out. It's just how early on you want to actually buy these if you want to make this sort of play. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.